Happy Tuesday morning. It's about 9 a.m. on September 9th. I stopped watching CNN a very, 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 very long time ago, but I was watching some clips on a different page, and their lead legal analyst, Eli Honig, who 60% of the time is absolutely terrible, had some really good points to make about the drawing birthday letter, whatever you want to call it, that was released yesterday by Congress that they had subpoenaed from Jeffrey Epstein's estate from 2003. This creepy ass birthday note from Donald Trump to Jeffrey Epstein. Remember when it was so the Wall Street Journal was the first ones to report on the existence of this letter. They had seen an image of it and they wrote a story about it. They were obviously very careful in their wording of that story. They said this document appears to contain the signature of Donald Trump. They did not say, this is Donald Trump's signature. And so that litigation is still going on. And Donald Trump, in his complaint against the Wall Street Journal, was like vehement. He was like, this document doesn't exist. Well, that defense is gone to his lawsuit, or that allegation is gone, because it's very clear that this document is 20 years old. It came from the estate of Jeffrey Epstein via a congressional subpoena. And so the document itself does, in fact, it exists. It exists. And again, it's like the Wall Street Journal was very, very careful in their wording in saying that this document appears to contain the signature of Donald Trump. They never said he signed it. And then Caitlyn Collins, Caitlyn Clark, basketball. Caitlyn Collins played a clip from Todd Blanche's interview with Ghislaine Maxwell, where Ghislaine Maxwell said, the question was, and the Wall Street Journal article references the letter. It talks about, sounds like either a naked picture of a woman or something like that. Do you have any recollection of that? And Ghislaine Maxwell said, no, I don't. I just don't. Todd Blanche said, do you remember asking President Trump to submit a letter for that? She said, no, I don't. And as far as that audio or video clip from that interview, if Donald Trump's lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal were to go to trial, that clip is useless because it's hearsay. If he wanted to try to get, meaning that it's inadmissible, the audio clip would be inadmissible at trial. Now, could Donald Trump try to subpoena Ghislaine Maxwell to come testify in person? He could. Would that be a good idea? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because Donald Trump would be like, here, she's going to vouch for me that I never submitted this woman who is serving 20 years because she's been convicted of multiple felonies and is a convicted child sex trafficker. She's going to vouch for me on this. That would be a really, really bad idea. But, if there's one thing that Donald Trump has an absolute cornucopia of on a daily basis, it's bad ideas. So we'll see what happens.